I'm back. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Webb. We're talking about Wednesday, November 17th, bell ringer problems. All right, so we've got problem number 9 through 12 to work on today, so let's get right to it. And in problem number 9, sorry, my phone needs to focus. There we go. Problem number 9. How many ounces are in 7 pounds? All right. So we take a look. What we have to know first is how many ounces are in 1 pound. And if right now you're thinking to yourself that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound, you are correct, because there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So if we know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound, the only way that we can find out how many ounces there are in 7 pounds is take 16 ounces and we're going to multiply that 16 ounces by 7 pounds to figure out how many total ounces we have. So 7 times 6 is 42. You put your 2 down, you're going to carry your 4. And 7 times 1 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're left with 112, but we cannot leave that number naked. And we're trying to find out how many ounces are in 7 pounds. That was our original question, so we know that we have 112 ounces. 112 ounces. All right, number 10. I've already got the problem set up, but number 10, we need to compare 5/7 and 8/9. They're asking us to compare that. I should have been able to see that from the beginning. So 5/7, 8/9. Well, we all know that we could do the old flip-flop. 7 times 9 is going to get me 63. I like to write my denominator down at the bottom. Anyway, then I've got 9 times 5. I know that 9 times 5 is 45. So that would give me an equivalent fraction of 45/63. And 7 times 8 gets me 56. So I know that that would give me an equivalent fraction of 56/63. Let me go ahead and put my circles around it for those folks that still like to see the bow tie, the butterfly, whatever you want to call it, the fat X. For those folks that want to see, so we know that we're doing 9 times 5, 7 times 8, and we get 2 equivalent fractions. 45/63, 56/63. Obviously, 45/63 or 5/7 is less than 56/63 or 8/9. Another little hint that I've been telling some folks, if you ever look at your numerator and your denominator, the fraction that has the numerator and the denominator that are closer, like 8/9. 8 and 9 are only one number away. 5 and 7 are 2 numbers away. Usually is going to be the greater fraction. Not always. You still need to prove it. Always have to prove it. Show your work, show your work. But it usually rings true. All right, number 11. A prime number has how many factors? Well, we know that a prime number can only be divided by, so it only has factors of 1 and itself. Oh my gosh, in itself, excuse me. So, I know that it only has 2 factors. It only has 2 factors. Okay, and then in number 12, they're asking us which digit is in the 100,000s place in 451,368. In the 100,000s place. Well, I said it in the name, 451,368. So this is in the 100,000s place. So my 4 is in the 100,000s place. Alright, and for our extra practice problems, We've got number 1, compare 9/10 and 10/11. Well, we can look at that strategy that I just talked about and see that 9 and 10 are really close to each other, and 10 and 11 are really close to each other. And really, to me, it's too close to call. So, 11 times 9 will get us 99. Whew, sloppy. And 10 times 10 will get us 100. I get a better view here. So I know that 9/10 or 99 is less than 100. Okay, and that would be 99 100/10 or 100 100/10 would be our two equivalent fractions. Okay, number 2, I've got 51/9 minus 1/3. Well, I can't do anything until I find a common denominator, so I'm thinking to myself, what times 3 is going to get me 9, and I know that is 3 times 3. But whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top, so that's times 3 as well. So that'll give me a new fraction of 3/9. And I'm just, because I'm running out of room, I'm going to write my equivalent fraction over here. So 3/9. So I've got 51/9, excuse me, minus 3/9. 51, 50, 49, 48. That'll give me 48/9. 48/9 is an improper fraction, so I'm going to have to convert that into a mixed number. So I'm going to show some work up here. I'm going to do 48 divided by 9, because I know that that is really set up like a division problem. And 9 times what gets me close to 48? That is 9 times 5. 5 times 9 is 45. 48 minus 45 leaves me with 3. I've got all the pieces that I need to know. I've got 5 becomes my whole number. The remainder of 3 becomes my numerator, and 9ths, and 5 and 3/9 is also equivalent to 5 and 1/3, because both 3 and 9, I know that doesn't really look like a 3, because both, now it's crazy 3, both 3 and 9 can be divided by 3. Okay, so your final answer is 5 and 1/3 for that one. Convert 27 and 11/13. Oh man, this one has a lot of work as well. I didn't take it easy on you guys. Well, I know that I've got to do my loop-de-loo there. And I do 13 times 27 and 27, well, not 27, whatever the answer is, plus 11. So I'm going to have to do 27 times 13 off to the side. So 3 times 7 gets me 21. Let me readjust here. 3 times 7 gets me 21. 3 times 2 gets me 6, 7, 8. My marker was a bad choice, guys. This is why you don't ever write in marker when you're doing your work. This is a bad choice. So I need to cross out my 3, cross out my 2, put down a 0. 1 times 7 gets me a 7. 1 times 2 gets me 2. I totally did not line these up, so my addition problem would be 81 plus 270. And I would get 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3. So I would get 351. I have to take 351 plus 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, 5 plus 1 is 6. So I would end up with 362/13. And to tell you the truth, guys, I'm not even going to bother with trying to reduce that if it can reduce. That was a lot of work. So thanks for sticking with me for that one. You should have ended up with 362/13. Let me check my math on that one again. 13 times 27. Okay. If I went wrong, please let me know. Raise your hand for those folks out there. Let me know. and we'll figure out the true answer. But I'm pretty sure that 362/13 is the correct one. All right, and then we need to convert 149/13. Like I said, I did not take it easy on you guys today. So 149. We know when we have an improper fraction, we're just dividing. 13 cannot go into 1. 13 can go into 14 one time. 1 times 13 is 13. 14 minus 13 leaves us with 1. 19. 13 can go into 19 one time. 1 times 13 is 13 once again. Subtract it. 9 minus 3 leaves us with 6. So my mixed number would be, and I'm going to write it right here in this area. My mixed number would be 11 and 6/13. 11 and 6/13. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with me through that. That was pretty horrible. So, the math wasn't horrible. The sloppiness is horrible. So, your password today is sloppy copy. Sloppy copy. That is your password today. Hashtag sloppy copy. Once again, your password today is sloppy copy. I'll check you on the flip side tomorrow, Thursday.